And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to The Freelance Teacher, thefreelanceteacher.com. I'm Doug Marola, and today I'm going to tell you about the efficacy of Uber as a part-time gig in New York City. Now, remember, it's New York City, so it's all the New York City rules. A couple of you have commented on the YouTube posts about other cities. I don't really know how other cities work, but the idea of Uber as a part-time gig, to get right to the point, in New York City is it's not that effective. And let me tell you why. If 40 hours a week is a full-time gig, thinking 20 or 25 hours for a part-time job is normal, right? I have a full-time job. I'm the freelance teacher, and I teach high school English. So a part-time gig should really be between 15, 20. I can't imagine a part-time gig being longer than 25 hours. 30 hours, you're practically going full-time. Now, a second job is a different story. So I'm talking about part-time and a week where I drove 25 hours. Now, how did it work? What did I make? I made, after the car fee, and this is the key point, and I think it's the main point of the Uber in New York City as a part-time gig. I think it's the main point that has to be talked about and overcome, is the price of the car per week is the thing that is going to get you. So I drove 25 hours, and after the price of the car, the weekly rental price was pulled out, $425, I made $140. Now, that's not getting the job done. 25 hours, ripping down $140 for the week, that's $5.60 an hour. No, that's not it. That's not the thing. And the main obstacle is the car rental. The cheapest I've seen from the Uber partners is a weekly price of $350. I asked for a car that was going to be $350. And they didn't have one, so I got a car. I just gritted my teeth, and it was $425 a week at Tower, and I drove. And so the $140 came in after the car rental. Now, it would have been an extra $75 at $350 a week, which, again, that's going to bring me to $215. But 25 hours, $215 is still under $10 an hour. There are a lot of things you can do for $10 an hour. You can babysit off the books and make $10 an hour in cash if you want to do that. So, and that would be a more lucrative enterprise. So on the whole, I have to say that the Uber in New York City as a part-time job is not a good money-making venture, simply because the price of the car rental per week is too high. So what do you do about it? What I need to do is I need to do a couple of things. I need to look into see the pricing of buying a car, an inexpensive, reasonably new car, getting TLC plates, and seeing what the insurance is going to cost. Because a TLC car, kind of a commercial work car, the insurance is going to be different than your personal car insurance. Also, the car payment is going to be monthly, not weekly. So your weekly payment per se would be, divided into 4 parts. If you have a $500 car payment, right, your per month, you're going to look at 100, that's 125 a week. So these are all numbers that have to be crunched. The automobile partnerships with Uber offer a lease to own option. And those usually, the last time I checked, are between $250 and $300 a week, where you lease to own, but you don't have the unlimited, no holds barred mechanical help. You're responsible if it needs an oil change, or if the car has a flat tire, or a rim gets broken, or something goes on. It's on you. Whereas the $425, potentially $350 weekly rental, the car companies, Tower and American Lease, they handle all of that. You're responsible only for gas. So these are all things that need to be taken into account when it comes to driving part-time for Uber in New York City. So take these take these into account, because part-time, you just don't have enough hours. Last little quick point is, one of the reasons why I made even what I did is because one of the days I drove was January 1st. On New Year's Day, the entire city was lit up in surge pricing, and I drove for just over 4 hours and made $160 that day. So it worked out to, when I looked at the numbers afterwards, it worked out to $37 an hour. Now that was New Year's Day. So there were a ton of people wanting cabs and people in recovery mode and other people going to the airport. So that was a big money day. So, and I drove 4+ hours because it was New Year's Day. I wasn't going to be being away from the family all day. So again, don't, you can say, well, just drive more hours. Yes, but then it's not part-time. So that's my main point. So consider things carefully. I hope this information helps you out. Part-time Uber in New York City. Think about it. Look at the numbers yourself as well. See what you think with regard to the information I've given you, and move forward, right? Start your venture, whatever it is. If this is the best choice, that's what you do. Just get started. Thank you very much. This is Doug Marola. I'm the freelance teacher, and I'll talk to you next time.